And now we're moving to the next story of self-organized initiative from St. Petersburg, namely a group and the site known as Semen. I'm inviting Alexander Tsikarishvili and Nestor Engelke. It seems like all the guys are here. Pyotr Dyakov and our St. Petersburg guests will be represented by Elizabeth Matvieva, one of our research teamsters. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. How the idea of developing and starting our own site in St. Petersburg had started. Okay, there is an array of bottles on the screen. Okay, good afternoon. Frankly, I don't remember exactly how it all started. Now, let me try to recall. So, a certain number of right people got together, and at the same time, we had a chance to rent the space, and that's how it all started. So, the idea emerged to kind of deploy some kind of a research base and start doing something there of our own kind. And what appeared first? What happened first? The group or the site? No, it was, the uniting element was the site, because people were already there. So it got the name of one of same named let me try it. Another microphone. Well, first we got the base known as Semen, North-7, and later on this name kind of remained and sustained till today. And I think even till today, well, the spontaneity is the main feature of our group. So what was of prime importance when you were getting self-organized? Was it based on professional basis, or was it mostly due to your close friendly relations? Well, yes, I think that it was all based on commonly shared idea. So what was the gist of this idea? Not to go out, not to search around, but just do it on our own side, and everybody has their own experience and skills from previous, experience. So here we assume there's going to be some kind of a collective group action being done together by a group, each one implementing and contributing their own skills. For example, let's say I'm a sculptor and there's somebody else who is an architect and somebody else with some other specific experience. So as for me, I was just gaining some new experience and just getting, introduce some new methods like happenings, performance, or installations, which I hadn't done ever before, for different reasons. If there was no need or something like that. Well, and for me personally, I was always interested to be part of some, common cause, common business. So, and if I can do something, contribute, and do something, that's my personal problem. Really. Okay, now tell us your story. Peter, you said that was important for you because that was kind of a common cause, common business. Now, tell us about the whole principle of this process, how the idea got shaped up, how you were approaching to different projects or exhibitions. Well, I think that the idea may come out from any person. Anybody can generate the idea. Maybe somebody was more frequently in this capacity, but that's not the most important thing. Because like any other idea, you need to know how to express it in the group and then to see what's going to be the result. And everybody was implementing and amending it, in the group, giving the comments and, because I really thought if we just follow somebody's recommendation, nothing going to come out in the right way. So that's why the result was always spontaneous and, unforecastable, because till last moment, well, it was not clear who was doing what. That was kind of certainly, this kind of animosity. So everything was clear and taking shape after, completing this, place, just to start to ignite the idea and then to pop it up and then to see what's going to come out of it. And how about Nestor and Sasha? What do you think? Well, I agree with Peter, with Peter 100%. He said everything right. But Peter doesn't agree. So what was the question? I had asked about the individual interest. What is your interest, involvement, interest for participation in different projects? Well, usually I was producing quite bigger of ideas. For me, well, performing and participating in this collective game, really, I was really interested in the outcome. And what you see, it's part of our game, probably. I was really interested in interacting with other artists and just to see how the circle of the artists was getting bigger and bigger, And I think it was really a group, the group of the most, promising and outstanding artists from St. Petersburg, like Leonid Fe, Ilya Grishaev, Alena Trishko, Asa Marakulna. Well, anyway, the majority consisting of the young, dashing, and very active artistic art community of St. Petersburg. So the base, was open there. Yes, and my relation was like with a family of kind of disrupted communications, and everybody's problem was how to get to terms with each other, and we even had arranged a happening under the logo of basic values, and in this happening everyone was taking the role of certain member of the family, certain roles like father, mother, teenager son, a ghost, and when we were talking amidst our group, so the whole conversation was going through this participant's role. But my today's view is, at the base concept, is that it's kind of a home, kind of patchwork of intertwined some St. Petersburg artist whose name I already named earlier, but as of today, somebody is coming, somebody is leaving, somebody is returning back, but the home is still there. Now you're talking about the relations inside the group, and what was the reaction and response of the people from the outside and from professionals. I don't know. We should ask this question, address this question to the people from the outside and to the professional. My personal opinion is that why this space had emerged, because we were kind of outside of the mainstream of artistic milieu of St. Petersburg, and also we wanted to do something experimental on our own, and we had done it. And what was important for us to feel a certain degree of freedom. But as I said initially, we were a little bit out of the environment of the artistic milieu and out of the shuffle. But later on, part of this environment came to us. Since we didn't come to them, they came to us, and when they came to us, what was their reflection? We should ask them. And as of today, the base does not exist anymore on its initial side. Maybe you can somehow summarize what happened in the final run. Well, for us it was a kind of process and certain degree of self-education and emergence. Perhaps we're already over this phase when it had to come up to that. Now we're already starting another phase, getting up to another tier, opening up a new space, but well, it's more looking like a studio, and also as a place for some other kind of events, not directly in the shape of exhibitions. But as I said, my vision is that it is a kind of a home from where Sever came out, not in its initial capacity of 4 personnel, later on 7 members, and as of now, this group is bigger than 20 artists, and everybody's living their own. This whole base from where Sever 7 came out, and later on as individual artists, and then each artist already exists according to their own individual rules. You said that quite soon you're going to have a new space. Can you tell us what are you planning to do there? What's going to be the content and the nature of the assumed supposed project, if it's going to be not of the exhibition kind? No, I cannot disclose this idea completely, because we had rented a space lately for our own means. Well, it's bigger in terms of square meters, gives us more opportunities for activities, but we do not have any fixed program. Well, everything will be happening quite spontaneously. Perhaps we'll be applying same approach like in case of Sever. Probably we'll be gathering together artists who came out from our previous projects, but I really don't know until I can't tell you exactly. It's going to be more or less evident when we really start, implementing it, and thus living in this new space. Another question I have to you, well, since you are not just the participants of the base, but also you are the viewers in other sides cases. So in this sense, what is the difference of Sever from other self-organized art groups? Well, for me, the important factor is that we are kind of a family enterprise or a family business. Maybe that's what makes us slightly different, we're a big family, but still the family with certain disrupted internal communications and functions. Perhaps that's what makes us different and special. And also another important thing that within our family, well, our relations are absolutely non-commercial. We're based on our common collective group interests. I don't know if it makes us different from other sides, or maybe that's a certain feature of similarity. Do we have something to add? No, I have nothing to say. And this is exactly, I need some time to observe the process from outside. I spend all the time inside. That's why I have slightly different, goals in my agenda. I agree with Alexander. Well, in real terms, the main material of Nestor there is wood, and in our family he is considered as a woodman. He lives with wood, he sleeps with wood, he feeds on wood, he makes objects of wood. That's why, in principle, he is a yes man always, but that might mean nothing. Piotr is a kind of a mystic person. He likes abstract and metaphysical things, but today for some reason he has nothing much to say, again because there's certain disruption in communications and functions. That means everything is still good and fine in the Sever. That means Sever still lives. Well, perhaps at this point we'll round up this exchange. Thank you.